You just set a brand new Facebook ads campaign, but how do you ensure it will get you the best results possible? Here are 5 steps you must take first. Step number 1, and I'll start with the fundamentals because without this, the rest just doesn't make any sense. Imagine a sailor navigating through a stormy sea. Without a lighthouse guiding them, they will be lost, disoriented, and at a risk of shipwreck. Similarly, without an end goal to serve you as a lighthouse, you can easily lose your money in Facebook ads. That's why, before running Facebook ads, ask yourself, what's your end goal? Be 100% clear if you want leads, sales, or appointments. If your end goal is sales, optimize your ads for sales. If your end goal is lead, optimize your campaigns for leads. I know that some people suggest that you first need to set a campaign optimized for video views or engagement, but what I've seen from my experience is to always use campaign objective that matches your end goal best way possible. But even if you set the right objective, your ads still won't work if you don't do the next thing, and this is step number 2. Are you trying to catch a butterfly with a net that is too small? For many of you watching this video, your net is way too small. What do I mean by that? Your average order value is way too low. If you want to go to Facebook ads and actually be successful, I suggest coming up with strategies to increase how much money people spend with you. My favorite strategy for increasing the average order value is to upsell people something more expensive. It is that simple, but without the next thing, Facebook ads are not making any sense, and this brings me to step number 3. Double check if your pixel is set up correctly and if you're optimizing your campaigns for the right objective. I know this sounds way too easy, but it happened to me many times where something happened with my conversion tracking and I wasn't tracking my sales and leads properly. So I always make sure my pixel is tracking the sales and leads coming my way. Now everything is set correctly, the campaigns are working, the pixel is tracking, and this brings me to step number 4, which has a lot to do with the first 24 to 48 hours after the campaigns is running. In this time frame, here's what I do. First, I check if my campaign is spending the budget. If your campaign is not spending the budget, there might be lots of reasons why, so feel free to check this video where I share how to troubleshoot a campaign that's not spending the budget. If the campaign is spending the budget, the second thing I do is turn off ads that have a low click-through rate and no conversions, but they spend a decent amount of money. Here, a mistake people make is that they turn off ads and ad sets and campaigns that never spend money, so they never find out if the ads are working or not. My advice is to leave your ads working until they spend enough money. How much money is enough money? Well, that's a great question, but it's kinda hard to say. Let me explain. I'll say somewhere between once and 3 times the conversion you can afford. If you can afford to pay $50 per conversion, turn off the ads once they spend between 50 and 150 or more and also have 0 conversion. If you see conversions that are within your budget, leave the ads running. And the third thing I do is I leave the ads working for another 24 to 48 hours. Once 3 to 5 days pass, I make my final decision. If I'm satisfied with the results, I'll leave the campaign working and I'm gonna start scaling. If I'm not satisfied with the conversions, but I see some results, I might leave only what's working, or what I'll do, I'll build another campaign based on the results. For example, if I'm running 4 ads and I see that only 1 ad is delivering results, I might start a new campaign from scratch, only using different variations of the ad that worked well in the previous campaign. However, in some cases, you run a campaign and you see that your campaign has 0 conversion, which is the worst, but to be honest with you, it happens a lot in Facebook ads, and no matter what the gurus say, it happens to everybody. And this brings me to step number 5. What to do if your campaign has 0 conversion? There could be 4 main reasons why you're not getting conversions. Reason number 1, probably your budget is too low, you need to spend more money, and you just need to give it more time, which is the easiest. Reason number 2, Are you trying to sell ice to Eskimos? Your offer is not appealing to people. They don't want to buy. You're selling something undesirable. You're presenting something cool in a very bad way. A metric that will tell you if people want your product, if you see that they're adding your product to cart, and if they're initiating checkouts but not buying. If you see that nobody is adding your product to cart, yep, you might need a different offer. But wait, don't go and change your offer entirely or your funnel, because some people might be adding the product to checkout but not finalizing the purchase. This means the product is way too expensive, or people might need more time to consider purchasing. Here, what I suggest is you might need to set up remarketing. However, you can still have a good offer, but you might not be getting results because of reason number 3, you're targeting the wrong audience. But how do you check if you're targeting the right audience? You can easily see that if you check a metric called click-through rate. Here's how to check it out. Go to campaigns and pull your column called unique link click-through rate, and this is the exact column you need. You're looking for unique click-through rate. You should aim for above 1%, but of course different markets can react differently. The higher the percentage of the CTR, the better. This means that your ads are good and you're targeting the right audience. However, there is a twist. You can still be targeting the right audience, but people are not clicking because reason number 4, your ad creative and copy is way too weak and people are not intrigued. You need a better creative with a higher click-through rate. Change your copy, change your image or video, and try different variations. Here, you might need to do some testing to figure out what works for you best. Coming up with new ads will always help you refresh your campaigns, because chances are, if you're running the same ads all over again, people will start to get bored and they'll start ignoring your ads, and this will result in a lower link click-through rate. Give it some time, give it some variation. You only need one good ad to scale, so keep working. By the way, if you want to scale your Facebook ads, feel free to check out my video tutorial on scaling. Now, did you get some conversions? How many did you get? If you're happy with your results, don't do anything, just keep the campaigns running. If the campaign is too expensive, turn off what's not working and slightly decrease the budget and let it run for maybe 2 to 4 days. If you want to take your Facebook ads to the very next level, feel free to check out my online course called the Targeting Academy. Link in the description below. In this online course, I'll show you how I use rare Facebook ads targeting to get insane results. My name is Niko, and if you made it this far in this video, it's mandatory you subscribe to my channel. Of course, as usual, go back and watch all my videos without missing even a single one. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.